Right now on this special early edition of Apple Valley News Now.
We're there as Pasco Fire and Franklin County Fire District 3 battle a commercial structure fire.
Plus, we have new details.
I could go on with story after story, but for now, what we're going to do is take over control of the jail, make sure that public safety is not at risk.
This in the case of Sheriff Raymond's battle with Franklin County Commissioners over the jail takeover.
Also, legislation passed during the weekend, which has to do with Yakima Valley School and Rainier School. We have the latest developments there.
And Stacy is here.
Well, we started out lovely. It's starting to get cloudy and windy. A big change in your weather. I'll tell you all about it coming up. The news at 4:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now, special edition, on your side.
And a very good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for this early edition of the news before a special edition of American Idol. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is Monday, April 28th. Our top story today, things are heating up in Franklin County. The sheriff says he's standing his ground, literally and legally, in a messy power struggle over guns, guards, and control of the jail. The drama kicked off last week when Franklin County commissioners pulled a fast one, stripping the sheriff's office of jail and security duties. But Sheriff Jim Raymond wasn't having it. He marched right into the jail and grabbed 50 guns, even though a judge had ordered him not to touch a thing thanks to a temporary restraining order. But the sheriff says not so fast. He says those guns belong to his department, not the jail. And he claims he's just following the law and making sure he's protected too.
All ammunition is stored in an armory, an alarmed armory, okay? Today when I recovered the weapons, no ammunition. So we're currently collecting all the ammunition and going to inventory it and place it back in armory.
The sheriff says legally only his department should be storing them. Meanwhile, the Franklin County administrator says they're worried about the safety of the jail and that Sheriff Raymond defied a court order by taking those guns in the first place.
Crews in Pasco were busy overnight after a fire broke out at a local business. Pasco fire units rushing to a commercial building fire on North 3rd Avenue just before 10 last night. When they got there, they found a small fire burning near the doorway of the business. Firefighters worked quickly and had the flames under control within about a half an hour. They also searched the warehouse to make sure no one was trapped inside. The fire caused damage to the door, the doorway, and some materials inside the building.
We got dispatched at 9:41. Our first arriving crews were there at 9:52. And then we had it under control at 10:24. It's probably 15 to 20 minutes we had it under control.
No one was hurt, not civilians or firefighters. The cause still under investigation. Pasco crews were assisted by Kennewick Fire and Franklin County Fire District number 3. Starting soon, road work related to post-fire repairs will take place in the Retreat Fire area west of Natchez. Officials say starting May 5th and continuing through July, forest visitors can expect minor delays on Forest Roads 1400, 1400-235, and 1401 in the Oak Creek area of the Natchez Ranger District. Travelers are advised to watch out for construction equipment working along these roads, clearing the ditches, laying gravel, creating rolling drainage dips, installing culvert inlet modifications, and doing maintenance repair work. Overall, a nice weekend, but changes are on the way.
Is that because we had some wind coming through today and they always say the change comes with the wind? I don't know. Let's check in with Stacy Lee. How's it looking out there, Stacy?
You got that. Yeah, the wind has definitely picked up this afternoon. We're starting to see those clouds rolling in. We started out sunny. It was a beautiful weekend, albeit a little breezy yesterday. 73 degrees outside. Our feels like temp is 75. Now our winds are gusting at 14 miles an hour. Our sunset at 8:02 tonight. Winds are very blustery. Street through the Ellensburg area and the Columbia River Gorge this afternoon, starting to pick up as the winds travel to the east, and we'll have another breezy day to deal with tomorrow. In fact, there's a wind alert in place for the Kittitas Valley with some gusts up to 45 miles an hour, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow. Temperatures are staying mild. We're in the 60s and 70s. We hit that 80-degree mark last week and into the weekend. It was a hot one on Saturday. Here's that weather pattern. That's that shift. We're starting to see these clouds roll over and some stray showers developing across the foothills and into the mountains. Planning your evening out tonight, 60s and 70s. By 8 o'clock, you're going to be in the 50s and 60s. Down to the 50s. So not a bad looking evening temperature wise. However, cloudy and breezy conditions, light showers developing through the region. They should be out of here by 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Gusty winds returning for the next couple of days. And then we have some even warmer temperatures, warmer than we were last week and over the weekend. I'll tell you just how warm we will get coming up. Austin, Wendy.
One person was injured and sent to the hospital after their vehicle rolled over while driving eastbound from Richland to Pasco on 182 near the bridge. This happened just before 11 o'clock this morning. WSP also says this was a single vehicle rollover. The driver said the tire blew out, which caused him to lose control of his Subaru Outback and roll multiple times into the median. WSP says they responded to several car crashes today, which is out of the normal for this time of year.
It's clear outside, the roadways are dry, but they've investigated several similar collisions, and the majority of these collisions are caused by speed, inattention, and following too close. So if we could just get drivers to realize that driving is the most dangerous thing they're going to do on a daily basis. So when they get behind the wheel, please focus 100% on getting to your destination safely and just be courteous to other drivers around you.
WSP says the driver was wearing his seatbelt at the time of the crash and would like to remind everyone to always buckle up. Senate Bill 5393, which had proposed closing the Rainier School by June 30th of 2027, passed the Washington State Senate and House during the weekend. The bill had included the closing of Yakima Valley School, but the final legislation centered on Rainier. However, with a new amendment, the bill would now prohibit short-term admissions on June 30th of 2027 and long-term admissions after July 27th of 2025. Closure could happen once there were no long-term residents. Last week, the Washington Federation of State Employees met to discuss what a closure could mean.
To see what our staff does with our clients and interaction, it's absolutely amazing. There's always something to do for our clients. It's a lot less expensive for our clients to live there than it is like at a solo house.
Our clients have been dealt a raw deal in life, and now they have to worry about losing their homes because of government mismanagement of our taxes.
The Yakima facility had legislation passed in 2017 prohibiting new long-term admissions that year. The legislation sought closure to full residential care once the facility had 8 residents, a plan that remains unchanged. The bill is waiting for the signature of the governor.
We're going to head to Yakima. You know, for the last 2 weeks, gas prices in the city were dropping, but that streak has ended. Average prices in Yakima have risen 3.7 cents per gallon in the last week, averaging about $3.92 a gallon. That's according to Gas Buddy's survey of 91 stations across the city. Prices in Yakima are 8.7 cents per gallon higher than a month ago and stand 48.9 cents per gallon lower than a year ago. The national average price of diesel has decreased 2 cents in the last week and stands at $3.49 per gallon.
The city of Pasco is sending its congratulations to a city leader. Leo Perales, council member for District 3 in Pasco, recently earned the Advanced Certificate of Municipal Leadership from the Association of Washington Cities. Perales says this is an accomplishment he's had his eye on since before even becoming an official in Pasco in 2023. Perales says this certificate wasn't something that happened overnight, but rather came with about a year and a half of training.
I want to be the voice of the people, and I think I've chosen that mantle as the people's champ. People like to tell me I'm the people's champ, and I don't look at it lightly. I think also as a Latino, I hope to inspire other people who look to perhaps go into public service, but become a city council member, a school board member, that you can provide input, and you have valuable insights and experience, and you can make a difference in the community.
Perala says he plans to apply the new knowledge he's learned to help tackle issues the city is facing. Now, Perales is also throwing his hat in the ring for re-election as council member in District 3.
But if he is re-elected, he says he will work to bring a Trader Joe's and Chick-fil-A to Pasco.
Losing Costco, that was really a big hit to the community. And so, honestly, I want to try really hard on the council in promoting economic development. I really want to see Trader Joe's out there. I want to entice Chick-fil-A to come here. They're already looking to open up a spot over in Richland. We need to be we need to adapt to the ever-changing economic challenges we have, and we need to start actively enticing these individuals and companies to come to Pasco. And so I'm going to work really hard to do that.
Other things he wants to work on if re-elected: homeless issues in the downtown area and working on an overpass for Road 76. As of now, no one else has thrown their hat into the ring. Apple Valley News Now Special Edition is just getting started. Coming up, we'll tell you about a local biannual book sale.
Also ahead,
Kim Kardashian has described the fear and terror she experienced back in 2016 during Paris Fashion Week. I'm ABC's Melissa Adon with the details about the criminals who allegedly broke into her room, tied her up, and stole her jewelry. Their trial underway now.
And Stacy returns with a full look at your first alert weather forecast. As the new week is here, we'll leave you with a live picture from Pasco. A little cloudy out there.
It is, but we'll tell you all about the changes on the way when we come back.
To keep your home cool and comfortable all summer, your air conditioner needs maintenance this spring. Vance will inspect, test, and clean your AC so it's ready for hot weather. Don't take a chance. Call Vance.
It's the mother of all giveaways, where one lucky viewer wins this awesome Mother's Day collection. Check it out. Enter to win each day on the contest page at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. From Jewelry Design Center, The Flower Bar, Curve Appeal, Fiction, and AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Discover Curve Appeal in Kennewick, your personalized med spa. Experience our one-on-one services and treatments designed to make you look and feel your best. From laser hair removal or electrolysis to Botox or body contouring and laser treatments, we tailor our services to your unique needs. Our medical professionals ensure you leave feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Ready to look and feel your best? Visit CurveAppealTC.com to schedule your consultation.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports and your day becomes better and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and it's a good life. I'm Randy and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
A great place for a family getaway. Fly the Northwest at 6 Tuesday.
Now to local living. If your personal library could use a few more bucks, the Friends of the Library spent the past several days getting ready for their biannual book sale at Kennewick's Union Street branch. From fiction to nonfiction and adult to youth, there are deals on gently used books, DVDs, CDs, audiobooks, and more. The event starts April 30th and continues through May 4th at the Kennewick Library. Friends and members get early access on Tuesday, April 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. The funds raised will support local libraries. Well, the trial for the armed robbers accused of tying up Kim Kardashian and stealing millions of dollars worth of her jewelry got underway today in Paris.
It happened during Paris Fashion Week in 2016. Now, more than 8 years later, 10 people are on trial.
Here's ABC's Melissa Adon with the latest.
Kim Kardashian has described the fear and terror she experienced back in 2016 during Paris Fashion Week when criminals broke into her room, tied her up, and stole jewelry, including her $4 million engagement ring from Kanye West.
The trial underway today in Paris for the suspects accused of holding Kim Kardashian at gunpoint and stealing more than $6 million in jewelry from the billionaire reality TV star. Kardashian was staying in Paris for Fashion Week in 2016 when thieves disguised as police officers forced the hotel concierge to lead them to Kardashian's suite. She says they stole 2 diamond Cartier bracelets, a gold and diamond Jacob necklace, and her $4 million engagement ring from Kanye West. Now, 10 defendants, 9 men and 1 woman, are standing trial for their alleged involvement in the heist.
One of them, Yunus Abbas, telling the Associated Press he didn't know who Kardashian was until the morning after the robbery and is looking forward to his day in court, an opportunity to apologize.
For Mr. Abbas to be able to explain himself, to express himself, to feel, to speak his truth, and to express his regrets about this case.
One of the original 12 suspects died in the near decade since the robbery. And French authorities say another defendant can't be tried due to their medical condition. Kardashian is attending the trial, and her lawyer said she wants it to proceed in an orderly fashion in accordance with French law and with respect for all parties to the case. And Kardashian is expected to take the stand and testify at some point.
She will be the star witness in many ways. 1, because she's Kim Kardashian, and 2, because she is the alleged victim in this case, held at gunpoint, tied up, and she'll be able to give color and also testimony to the court as the court itself asks some of the questions, not just the defense and the prosecution, as to what happened on that fateful night.
The suspects are free in France under judicial supervision, even though the charges include armed robbery in an organized gang. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Well, millions of people in the upper Midwest face the possibility of a severe thunderstorm outbreak today. It could bring rounds of dangerous storms capable of unleashing damaging winds, large hail, and strong tornadoes. It's the start of several days of extreme weather threats across the country this week. The first batch of severe thunderstorms is expected to form in the upper Midwest. Damaging storms are also possible in parts of the Mississippi Valley and Plains. Storms in parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa could become the most dangerous of the day.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And our local weather is a little bit of a shift. You see some clouds outside right now by Mart Skycam in Yakima, 73 degrees. Winds are a little lighter there than in the Columbia Basin right now, 6 miles per hour. Now it is going to get blustery there tomorrow. We have another incoming system. We have a light one coming in late tonight. This is the rest of the flow and how it's going to traverse across the Pacific Northwest. Going to bring some light rain showers. Let's take a look at our futurecast. Overnight, we see those clouds building up, and then we see some spotty showers starting overnight hours early, 2-3 in the morning. Early morning hours in the Columbia Basin, and you see it'll shift out. Tri-Cities about 9, and then by about 10, 11 o'clock, most of the rain will be gone. We'll have those cloudy skies eventually clearing, and then we'll start to see some sunshine. So that's pretty much it. We're not anticipating a whole lot of rain around the area. Pretty good chance of it happening in the Tri-Cities. Next chance possibly on Saturday. Walla also has a much bigger chance than Yakima or the Kittitas Valley for the rain showers, and then once again on Saturday. Let's talk winds. This is the thing. There's a wind advisory for the Kittitas Valley. Here's some of the gusty winds we're going to be seeing throughout the day in our area. Most of the mountain passes 25 to 30 and 35 miles per hour. Kittitas Valley, though, 50 to 55 mile an hour gusts. Also very windy in the Blue Foothills and along the Columbia River Gorge. So there's some totals to keep an eye on wind-wise. With the winds comes the pollen. I washed my car. I went out at lunchtime here today, and there was something all over it. I'm pretty sure it was pollen on my car. Look at these levels. They are a little bit better than they were last week, but still relatively high. I heard a lot of people in here sniffling in the station. So high pollen counts continue. Tonight's forecast lows are going to be down in the 40s and the low 50s. Most of us down in the 40s, but everybody's staying above the freezing level. So that's good weather-wise. Your forecast sky cover will be cloudy skies, and again you could see some showers across the mountains and up north towards Moses Lake and north of Connell. Here's what it looks like the next few days. Again, we've got active weather, but the temperatures, well, they warm back up towards the end of the week. Check out Tri-Cities and Hermiston. 87 degrees possible on Friday. Here's that 7-day planner. There's those morning rain showers clearing up, breezy, and then we'll see sunshine in the afternoon. Yakima also seeing breezy winds, much lighter chance of seeing showers. In fact, those will probably happen when you're in bed tonight. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg. Again, showers kind of skipping by there, but we will see those strong gusty winds with that wind advisory in place until tomorrow night. Here's Walla Walla, breezy winds. You'll see those showers again. Thinking by noon or so, Walla Walla, you should be clearing up, some cloudy skies and then sunshine to follow. And in Hermiston, those showers also will hit you in the morning. Breezy to gusty winds there as well. And look at that, Thursday, May 1st. Can you believe it? April is almost gone.
Where did it go?
It went really fast, didn't it? Seems like April went like a flash.
No,
so.
it really did.
Yeah.
We blinked and missed it.
There you
I
go.
don't know what happened. All right.
Thank you, Stacey. We've got the spotlight when we come on back.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar?
Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05. Apple Valley News Now.
Celebrate Walla Walla is back June 19th through 21st. 3 days of world-class wine. Tour vineyards with winemakers, expand your palate, and don't miss the block party. This is Walla Walla Valley at its finest. Tickets are on sale now. Secure yours today.
At US Cellular, you can get the amazing new iPhone 16 on us, plus $300 off any iPad, like iPad Air.
That is a great deal. And now an unprompted song to express my excitement.
Just know both devices have Apple Intelligence with Genmoji to express yourself.
iPhone 16 stuns. iPad Air waits in the glow. Sweet.
We should start a band.
Yeah.
Get iPhone 16 on us. No trade-in or plan requirements, plus $300 off any iPad. US Cellular, built for us.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals. Step up to the all-in-one GE Profile laundry machine for just $21.98. Save $700 today. It combines both washer and dryer functions into one sleek appliance, saving space and offering unmatched convenience. Wi-Fi connectivity allows you to control and monitor your laundry from anywhere, saving you time and effort. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
I'm Drew Henry, tea maker and founder of Revival Tea Company, and we're right here at Yolks Fresh Market. We started in 2018 in Spokane. We are super proud of getting our peppermint from Washington State, our honey from bees in Spokane. We've collaborated with Dry Fly and turned into canned cocktails. We definitely would not be where we're at today without the support from some amazing local partners like Yolks. Oh yeah, the more and more we can work together, that's been a really fun thing as we continue to grow.
Check out Revival Tea at Yolks Fresh Market.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino presents a Mexican Mother's Day celebration with Mariachi Estrellas de Mexico, live on May 10th. Feel the rhythm, savor the vibes, and dance the night away with live mariachi melodies from Jalisco and Michoacan. Celebrate Mom and enjoy drink specials, dancing, and more. Tickets are on sale now at wildhorseresort.com and the app. Feliz Dia de las Madres at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Weeknights at 5, I bring you the spotlight, but since we're on early today, let's do it right now. Over the weekend, the Wenatchee Junior Apple Blossom Parade featured students from Housel Middle School's intermediate and advanced bands. 35 students participated with the support of student leaders from the Prosser High School Band. They represented Prosser among other bands from all around the state. Have an idea for the spotlight? Send me an email, areed@applevalleyNewsNow.com. Stacey has another reason to smile next.
A great place for a family getaway. Fly the Northwest at 6 Tuesday.
Feeling overwhelmed? It's time to shed your worries, literally. At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got the perfect shed to clear the clutter, create space, and bring peace to your life. Man cave, playhouse, done. Want something custom? We'll build it just the way you want it. And we deliver for free. Spring is here. Shed the mess, shed the stress. See dealer for special pricing. Visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds today, 3680 West Van Giesen in West Richland.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
Here at the clinic, we offer our medical weight loss program. Diabetes, and more broadly, insulin resistance, is a highly inflammatory state that increases our risk of cardiovascular disease, cancer, as well as Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases.
Basically, it's the lack of awareness about what's creating that weight. There's lots of psychological aspects to that, so that where you come to is to a more centered place of feeling good and connected and positive about yourself, self-confidence.
You have access to over 100 weekly group fitness classes, top-notch fitness facilities, cutting-edge scientific therapies integrated into your program, and dedicated coaches rooting for your success. We also offer options for pharmaceutical assistance. We create patient-specific game plans centered around the 7 essential elements, which are sleep, nutrition, atmosphere, breathing, movement, thought, and purpose.
So rather than just focus, it's not dieting, and it's not focused on dieting, and that's not what we do here at Pacific Clinic. It's mind, body, physical, emotional, mental, and the combination of all of those things. And I think that makes us tremendously different than any of the other programs out there.
To get started, call 509-783-5465 and schedule an appointment with a client advocate today.
Looking for high quality and low prices? Then Furniture Row's Super 7-Day Sale is for you. That's 7 days to find huge savings on sofas and sectionals, accent chairs and recliners, dining groups, bar stools, bedrooms, kids' beds, mattresses, and adjustable bases. Complete the look with our massive selection of rugs and accessories. Plus, score 48 months no-interest financing. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. But don't wait. The Super 7-Day Sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
Ready for a weekend family getaway?
A lot of people come out to go fishing, wakeboarding, water skiing, jet skiing. You can do pretty much all your water sports.
Well then, you'll want to watch Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we'll have all of your top stories and updates. Plus, our Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth will have your weather forecast. We hope to see you right here Tuesday morning from 5 to 7.
And welcome back. We always have a reason to smile. Come take a look at your screen at this one. I'm wearing that color today, actually.
You are.
That is the Silky Lupin on Badger Mountain Canyon Trail. Thanks to our friend Rick Zimmerman. Looks like a nice little hike up there. I know my husband hit it up on Saturday morning. All right, QR code top of your screen. That's how you get your photos on TV. Or go to applevalleyNewsNow.com. I left the mouse on there, as you can see. Anyway, it's all brought to you by Lifetime Dental Care. So yeah, submit those weather photos. We would love to see them. All right, let's take a look at your bottom line of the weather. Again, some light showers drying out in the afternoon. Now we are going to see some breezy and gusty winds, especially in the Kittitas Valley. 50, 45, and 50 mile-an-hour gusts are possible up there. Gradual warming this week, and temperatures get hot Thursday and Friday. This is what your day looks like tomorrow. We've got temperatures in the 40s and 50s, so not bad. Might need an umbrella there to start with, but get ready for sunshine and peeling off those layers in the afternoon. So it looks pretty good out there.
Oh my goodness, my little one's always ready with the umbrella, even on beautiful days. Today she was trying to open it, and I was like, "You're gonna blow away." So cute. All right, that'll